All right, hello, fifth graders. We are reading the article today, Making a Difference for Immigrants. So here it is. There's a couple of things I want to talk about before we start reading. First of all, some of the vocabulary. First word, immigrant. A lot of you are probably familiar with. It is just refers to anyone who leaves one country to go and live in another country. Wages is just the amount of money that you make from a job. Exploited means kind of tricked or taken advantage of. And industry just talks about the type of business. So it could be farming, like a farming industry, or like steel industry. It's just the type of businesses happening. Some things to think about before we read. What are some challenges that you think most immigrants have? All immigrants probably have some different challenges, but there's probably some similar ones you can think of. Think of some different reasons that someone might immigrate to a different country. And how might someone make a difference for immigrants? Think about it. All right, and we are going to get started reading. People have been immigrating to America for hundreds of years. Again, I'm going to be highlighting a lot, and I want to challenge you to see if you can highlight as much or as more as I can, but not highlighting everything, just highlighting the very important things that you think you have to come back to. They have come for adventure, wealth, work opportunities, and to escape persecution. It kind of answers the questions of some of the reasons someone might immigrate. Often that's what they have found. They have also found themselves in unfamiliar surroundings and among people who don't want them there. One inspiring company went out of its way to make life better for immigrants. In the late 19th century, young Michael Kohler immigrated to the United States from Australia with his family. Kohler grew up and married a woman whose father co-owned a successful business in the steel and ironworks industry. Kohler then purchased the business from his father-in-law in 1873, and the Kohler Company was founded. The company soon manufactured bathtubs and bath fixtures near Sheboygan, Wisconsin, and continues to do so today. Kohler needed a great many of workers to make those bathtubs, sinks, and toilets. Unlike many other companies of that time, which exploited, or take advantage of, immigrants for labor, the Kohler Company tried to provide a better life for its employees. Many of Kohler's workers were Austrian immigrants, just like John Michael Kohler was. The company emphasized worker safety, medical care, and good wages. One of the company's priorities was to ensure that Kohler employees not only had pleasant working conditions, but also decent living conditions. Kohler began transforming the village of Kohler into one of the first planned communities in the Midwest. The town had many attractive features: green spaces, single and two-family homes, recreational facilities, and a school. Creating a company town helps the Kohler business attract and keep a stable workforce. The Kohler Company still wanted to do more, so it built the American Club, a dormitory or living area for immigrant employees. Housing costs were minimal. Many unmarried Kohler employees stayed there until they saved enough to buy a house and send to their families. Employees took lessons in English, American history, and civics. American workers got a day off in transportation to the courthouse as they first stepped towards becoming citizens. Between 1900 and 1930, the Kohler Company helped at least 1,200 immigrants become citizens. Immigrants may have very different reasons for coming here, but most arrive with high hopes. The Kohler Company make a difference in the lives of its immigrant workers who are trying to make a new and better life in a foreign land. All right. Now you're going to have to answer the questions. I will talk through a couple of these with you. This first one, underline. So go back in the text under the advantages, the great things that the Kohler Company employees had that many other immigrant workers in the United States did not. Circle the events from the past that motivated or influenced or caused Kohler to make a better life for his employees. Write 2 questions you would ask a historian about conditions for immigrants during this period. Okay, I think we got those. Write an additional question about immigrants that is answered in the text. Place brackets around the answer in the text. So I would work backwards with this question. I would find a fact in the text and then ask a question about it. What was the best thing John Michael Kohler did for his immigrant workers? Write a detail from the text that reflects your opinion. That's going to be an opinion. You guys might think different things are the best thing, and that's okay. You just have to support it. Use additional evidence from the text to support your opinion. Discuss your results with a partner. You might not be able to discuss it with a partner because you're at home, but just do your best to support your evidence from that question. All right, great work, you guys. Keep it up.